Hello, everybody. My name is Nishita Sharma, and I am associated with Shinchan Education and Rural Entrepreneurship Foundation as a youth mentor for a past few months. Today, I would like to introduce to you all my student Arti Hembrom. She is a very hardworking individual, and even though she has had a challenging journey so far, she wonderfully thrived through all of it. And this podcast is a way where she shares her story with you all. So, hi Aarti, how are you doing?
Hello, ma'am. I am doing well. What about you?
I am doing great too. So,
Okay.
why don't you introduce yourself to our audience today?
Yes, ma'am, of course. So, hello, everybody. My name is Arti Hembrom. I am from Chakai, Jamui, which is a district of Bihar. I had completed my schooling from Utkarmit Madhya Vidyalay Chhata, and currently I am pursuing history honors from PPY College Chakai. I am very disciplined and a curious person. I like reading, sketching, and taking up new challenges in my life. Yeah.
Great. So, as you mentioned about taking up different challenges, with a little bit that I know of your story from past few months that we have been interacting through our classes, I
Yeah.
understand that you have had a challenging journey with learning different languages so far, and still you took it upon yourself as a challenge to learn different
Yeah.
languages to excel in them, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, what is your take on different languages that are spoken around us? One is this. And also, I would like to know that why do you, as an individual, love learning different languages?
Yeah. So I was born in a tribal village, and here we speak Santhali. But outside the village, Santhali was not spoken. Hindi was spoken. Even in my school, medium was medium of education was Hindi. But sometimes I didn't get what teachers were teaching us. But after a lot of struggle and efforts, I learned Hindi in the age of 12.
Okay.
But now to connect with a larger audience, I am learning English.
Okay. So, like, it took you initially, like, in order to get comfortable with Hindi, it took you 12 years, and then once you excelled at that, you took upon another challenge in order to connect with a larger audience to
Y-
get comfortable with English, right?
Yeah, and one thing I learned that if the language is spoken around us, we observe it quickly. But when we don't speak this language, uh, we take time to learn.
Correct, beautiful. But then with consistent efforts, with time, we can like definitely pick up other languages as well, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Correct. Great. So now I would like to ask you that in one of our conversations, you mentioned about your love for sports, like how much you love indulging yourself in playing different kinds of sports. So, will you like to tell our audiences more about that?
Yes, ma'am, of course. So when I was a kid, I used to go to field with my friends. There we enjoyed many games. That time when I wake up, I play in school. School break, I play, and also in the evening time, I used to play. So sport had played a very important and valuable role in my life. So but I still remember that how everybody wanted me as their teammates because I was good at playing that time. and I also played with passion.
Okay.
So that time, as a student, I also won so many prizes. And when I get prizes, it pushed me to do more things. मैं सोचती थी कि आई विल मैं सोचती थी बचपन में कि आई विल मेक इट एज माई करियर, बट ड्यू टू लैक ऑफ गाइडेंस एंड अपॉर्चुनिटीज आई कुडेंट. बट फिर भी मैंने अभी तक छोड़ा नहीं है खेलना. मैं अभी भी खेलती हूँ, जैसे बैडमिंटन हुआ, फुटबॉल, बिकॉज I feel happy and energetic when I play. And yeah, I because I play for the sake of playing.
Wow, beautiful. So, even if there was another setback that came your way, um, into like you couldn't pursue sports as your career due to lack of guidance, but you still continue to play because it gives you happiness, and that is what matters, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful. So, and like also like considering that you take everything in your stride in such a positive way, I would like you to reflect some light upon that. You have developed so many great habits and so many different skills by taking up various challenges online, offline, in life, and otherwise also. So, tell me, when and why did you first start taking up these challenges?
Okay. I started taking up challenges when I entered class 9.
Hmm.
Uh, because I had not gained knowledge as much as I should do in my primary school. But when I entered class 10th, I thought that I should study regularly and in a good way, so I can learn and make myself better. Then I started making daily routine and started following it. Uh, uh, in when I started, मैंने गाइडेंस यूट्यूब के थ्रू से लिया था. वहीं से मैंने देखा कि कैसे मैं एक अच्छा रूटीन बना सकती हूँ. तो यूट्यूब ने मुझे बहुत हेल्प किया उन सब चीज़ों के लिए. And in the beginning it was difficult, but after it became my habit. And also when I did better in my studies, I feel like मुझे और करना चाहिए और बनाना चाहिए रूटीन. तो मैंने I try to work on my physical and mental health too. So तो मैंने रनिंग स्टार्ट करी. फिर I started exercising, meditation and adding new skills. तो इस तरह से I started taking up challenges.
Great. And how do you feel about taking up these challenges and, like indulging so much into the action and then being better every day? How does it make you feel?
So of course I feel very energetic and एक ऐसा जैसे होता था कि हमारे पास अगर कुछ पैशन और कुछ गोल होते हैं तो हमें लगता है कि हम कुछ कर रहे लाइफ में. तो ऐसा फील होता है कि या मैं कुछ कर रही हूँ लाइफ में. मैं आई एम नॉट सिटिंग.
Yeah, that you're not sitting idle, but आप कुछ कर रहे हो अच्छा अपनी लाइफ के साथ, right?
यस मैम.
Beautiful. So, like I believe I can keep on asking you the questions about your life because that come as an occupational hazard also. That even as a psychological counselor, I have seen that the most impactful something can be if an individual puts most of their efforts on the action part. And the
Yeah.
more I talk to you, the more I learn that everything that you do is so much action oriented and so much internally driven, and it is so very motivating for me. And even I learn so much from you. So, really thankful for this conversation and for all the conversations we have had so far. But like, I'll still have a few more questions that I would like for you to answer. So, shall we
Yeah,
proceed?
yeah, of course.
Yeah, great. So, as you mentioned that you started taking up these challenges so that you could get better at academics, right? Like that's how this whole journey started for you.
Yes, ma'am.
So I would like to know that what do you think are the benefits of education, and why education or studying is important to you?
Okay. For me, genuinely, education is not all about collecting information in our mind, but to use it in our daily basis life, and to use it in the welfare of others, and creating a better environment around us. uh, मैं बताती हूँ मैम, बचपन में मुझे लगता था कि जो भी चीज़ें हम पढ़ते हैं वो बस बुक बुक तक ही सीमित है, ऐसा मुझे लगता था। पर ऐसा कुछ नहीं। हम अभी मुझे लगता है कि जितनी भी चीज़ें हम सीखते हैं पढ़ाई करके, उसको हम अपना लाइफ में उतार के एक अच्छी जगह जा सकते हैं,
करेक्ट।
और काफ़ी इम्पोर्टेंट लाइफ से जुड़ी चीज़ें हमें सीखने को मिलती है।
राइट।
हमारी मेंटल प्रोसेस बढ़ती है, और सबसे ज़रूरी बात है जो हमारी समझदारी बढ़ती है। तो एजुकेशन इज all about making ourselves a good human being.
Beautiful. So that is
Yeah.
great thing that you have. आप मुझे कुछ एग्जाम्पल दे सकते हो that how like education ने आपको मदद किया in any sort of practical aspects of your life? How education has helped you so far? Any one example or any instance that you would like to share?
Yeah, of course. तो मैं पहले बताती हूँ कि अगर हमारे पास एजुकेशन होगी तो हमें डिसीजन लेने में हम अच्छे डिसीजन ले पाते हैं लाइफ में। और जैसे कि मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल बताती हूँ। जैसे मैंने डिस्कस किया था कि हमारे जो गवर्नमेंट स्कूल के टीचर हैं वो हमें अच्छी शिक्षा प्रोवाइड नहीं कर पा रहे थे जब मैं पढ़ती थी। तो उनमें भी कहीं ना कहीं लैक ऑफ एजुकेशन होगा, जो वो उनका ये ख्याल नहीं आता था कि हम कैसे एक अच्छा एजुकेशन बच्चों को प्रोवाइड करके एक हम अपना जो नॉलेज है उसको भी बरकरार रखें, और स्टूडेंट भी आगे बढ़े। तो ये कहीं ना कहीं उनका जो एजुकेशन के प्रति उनका कमी था, इसलिए हमें वो अच्छी शिक्षा प्रोवाइड नहीं कर पाए। और लाइफ में वैसे काफ़ी सारी सिचुएशन आती है जहाँ हमारी एजुकेशन हमें मदद करती है डिसीजन लेने में।
Like for example?
Yeah, that. तो मुझे मैम वैसा कुछ स्पेशल घटना याद नहीं आ रहा अभी इस समय। अगर याद आएगा तो मैं आपको कभी भी इस दौरान बता दूंगी, मतलब डिस्कस कर लेंगे हम।
Yeah, sure, definitely. So फिर like I would like to state a point here. जैसे आपने like बताया कि when you were studying and as you used to go to a government school, तो वहाँ पे teachers बहुत अच्छी तरीके से एक्सपोजर नहीं देते थे मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स को टुवर्ड्स एजुकेशन, बिकॉज उनके खुद के लिए भी देयर वाज अ लैक ऑफ एजुकेशन समवेयर. सो डू यू थिंक दैट वी कैन से दैट क्वालिटी एजुकेशन मैटर्स more than just plain education, like going to school, learning, उन सब चीज़ों से ज़्यादा बेहतर है that one indulges in quality education ताकि हमारी लाइफ का हर एस्पेक्ट इम्प्रूव हो सके उसकी वजह से?
यस मैम, ऑफ कोर्स वही प्रॉब्लम हमारे साथ हुई है कि हमें क्वालिटी एजुकेशन नहीं मिल पाई है, और क्वालिटी एजुकेशन के साथ साथ हम उसको कैसे सीखते हैं, जैसे हमने बहुत चीज़ें रटी हैं तो वो बस उसी तक सीमित है, हमारे एग्जाम तक ही, हम उसको लाइफ में इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं कर पाते. तो एजुकेशन हम किस तरीके से ले रहे हैं, कैसे ले रहे हैं, वो भी मैटर करता है क्वालिटी के साथ साथ.
Correct. And you know, this particular thing, that quality education is very important. It is not just limited to you. Like, I would like to throw some light upon it. Even people who go to the best of schools miss out on quality educations, क्योंकि exposure to life जो होता है, या फिर students are never prepared for life. सबके लिए एजुकेशन, लाइक मेजॉरिटी के लिए एजुकेशन खत्म हो जाता है. एजुकेशन का मतलब होता है दैट यू मेमोराइज फैक्ट्स एंड देन यू प्यूक इट आउट ऑन योर आंसर शीट्स, यू गेट अ 90-95% एंड दैट इज इट. बट यू मेड अ ग्रेट पॉइंट हियर दैट एजुकेशन वो है जो हम प्रैक्टिकली अपनी लाइफ में इम्प्लीमेंट करके अपने लिए एक बेहतर एनवायरनमेंट क्रिएट कर सके टू ग्रो, टू डेवलप एंड बी बेटर. So yeah, great thoughts on that. Okay, so my last question for you today, as we talked so much about education, that education provides you like a lot of good things if provided in the right way. So given that education can provide you positions of power where you can actually make better decisions, as you said, and provide, like, it also places you in a position where you can provide better services to the people around also. So I would like to know your views on something not as controversial, but like I would just like to know your views upon this particular thing, that the state of Bihar is known to have produced the highest number of IAS officers over the years now. And like IAS officers को तो ये बोला जाता है like these people execute everything in the right way possible, and given Bihar is the state to have produced the largest number of IAS officers so far, so still we see that even though there should have been multifolds of development all around the state, the state of education in Bihar is still so pitiable. So what is your opinion on that?
Yes ma'am, right, you are absolutely right. Education system in Bihar is really not in good condition, especially at government school. I'm saying about government school because I've seen it so closely, and they are mainly teachers are responsible for the education system. तो बच्चा को हम जैसे बचपन में जहाँ गैप देते जाएंगे वो उधर ही जाते जाएंगे. तो टीचर को चाहिए कि वो उसको सही गाइडेंस दे, बट मेनली टीचर नहीं देते हैं मोस्टली. About the IAS officer, मेरा पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू है कि because here in the community, IAS officer gets so much respect in the society, and जितने भी पेरेंट्स होते हैं सारे अपने बच्चों को फर्स्ट पोजीशन पर यही बोलते हैं कि लास्ट गोल या फिर मेन गोल आप जो रखो वो IAS ऑफिसर का रखो. जो हमारे इधर हाईएस्ट पोस्ट होता है, वो कहते हैं लोग कि आप अगर आईएएस बन गए हो तो यू विल गेट सो मच रिस्पेक्ट फ्रॉम रिलेटिव्स एंड द सोसाइटी ऑल अराउंड। और दूसरी बात है कि हियर पीपल आर सो लेबोरियस, काफी मेहनत करते हैं, और वो जैसे उनके पेरेंट्स उसको गाइडेंस देते हैं कि आपको ये बनना है, तो वो उस क्षेत्र पर काफी मेहनती से काम करते हैं, तो वो सिविल सर्विस में जाते हैं। एंड अबाउट द डेवलपमेंट, आई थिंक दैट वी ऑल पीपल शुड वर्क यूनाइटेडली, तभी हम इसको सुधार सकते हैं। जैसे मेनली अगर जो गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर के लोग हैं, जो जैसे टीचर्स वगैरह हैं, या फिर जो रूल बनाते हैं कि कैसे शिक्षा देनी चाहिए बच्चों को, अगर वो सही रूप से काम करे तो एजुकेशन सिस्टम अच्छा हो सकता है। पर वो मैम रही थी बहुत पहले की, नाउ थिंग्स आर चेंजिंग, अभी बहुत सारी चीज़ें बेटर हो रही है, लोग रिस्पॉन्सिबल हो रहे हैं अपने बच्चों के प्रति, तो नाउ थिंग्स आर चेंजिंग, और it will take time, but it will change.
But things will get better.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. So I love that you have such solid opinions about things, and I love that you are so thoughtful about so many diverse aspects that that are somewhere responsible in our lives to a very large extent, and they impact our lives so much. And I also love the fact that you shared so openly and so confidently about each and everything. So like as we move towards the end of the conversation today of our this particular podcast, I would like to know any of your opinions or whatever you felt throughout the journey of the course we had, any point of view that you have with respect to me, with respect to the course we did, or with respect to the organization, what you liked, what can be done better. So everything, whatever you feel, आप सब बता सकते हो. The ground is all yours.
Okay, ma'am. तो मुझे ये ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के बारे में मेरी फ्रेंड से पता चल रहा था, से व्हेन वी वर walking in the field, she said that Arti, do you want to learn Hindi? Then I said yeah, of course. तो उन्होंने बोला कि ये एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, if you want to learn then you can talk to the teacher and he will guide you that what should you do and how can you learn English. तो मैम मुझे वैसे मेरा एक गोल था कि मुझे इस ईयर में इंग्लिश के प्रति और ज़्यादा काम करना है, तो यहाँ से मुझे एक कह सकते हैं कि प्लेटफॉर्म मिला, मुझे एक मीन के जैसा माध्यम मिला ताकि मैं और अच्छी तरह से वर्क कर सकूँ अपने इंग्लिश के ऊपर। तो मैंने जब उनसे नंबर लिया, फिर मैंने सर से बात की, तो उन्होंने फिर मुझे टीचर दिए, तो I was genuinely so excited, and that I was excited that I can learn English with some good mentor जो काफ़ी अच्छे लेवल पर हैं, मैं उनसे काफ़ी कुछ सीख सकती हूँ। तो मैं हमेशा एक्साइटेड रही और पैशन के साथ मैंने क्लास करी सारी, और मुझे बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला। और आपके साथ भी जैसे शुरू से आपने मुझे बहुत कंफर्टेबल किया अपने साथ, मैं आपके साथ कंफर्टेबली बात कर पाती हूँ। और इंग्लिश में जैसे मुझे पहले आई वॉज नॉट कम्फर्टेबल दैट मच. मैं बहुत हेजिटेंट होती थी कि व्हाट इफ आई से समथिंग रॉन्ग. बट ना मुझे लगता है कि नो मैटर इफ आई said wrongly, that I am practicing. So in practice I can, मुझे अगर मैं wrong भी बोलूँ तो मैं उससे कुछ सीखूंगी. तो now I am feeling so much comfortable and confidence when I take those classes with you.
Great. So that is the point, right? That we are practicing. तो हम practice के time पे अगर हमने कोई mistake करी भी कुछ नया सीखते वक्त, then it is not practice. We are like already masters of it. But in the process, we are allowed to make the mistakes, and that is how we grow, and that is where we grow. That is the whole point, right? Yeah, so Aarti, it was great chatting with you today, and I am so proud of you. And I wish and pray that it is a much more beautiful journey for you ahead of this. So, all the very best in all you do.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
You're most welcome. So, here we end our audio podcast. Do you want to give any final closing remarks to our audience?
ये पॉडकास्ट एक हिस्ट्री के जैसा होगा कि जब मैं आगे जाऊंगी तो मैं देखूंगी कि हाउ आई वाज लर्निंग एंड मेरी क्या जर्नी रही है. तो ये एक अच्छा मोमेंट.
Clearly. So it is a great memory for you, definitely for me, and definitely it will be a very interesting conversation for our audiences as well. So here we come to the end of this podcast. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Aarti. I'll see you soon later. Bye.